If you don't believe we're in a silent war right now, you're asleep. Men today are being attacked from every direction, and most don't even notice. Media programming, social media, fast food, porn, feminism, fake news, it's everywhere, and it's hitting you from every angle, shaping you into something worse without you even realizing. And the worst part, you've been trained to think all of this is normal. Wake up, scroll, eat garbage, get distracted, repeat. Exactly how they want you. This is why high testosterone is no longer optional. It's the only armor you have in a world built to drain you. If you lose that, you lose yourself. Now you might be asking, well, where's the poison? I feel fine. And that's exactly how I know you've been fully destroyed. The poison is literally everything around you. And it all starts with mind programming. The idea of this is to normalize mediocrity and create the illusion of a perfect, exciting world through the use of distractions. Take news, for example. How many world leaders have you seen on headlines for some seemingly important issue that lasts only 1 or 2 weeks? How many World War III warnings have we gotten, yet it never began? This is called propaganda. It's made up drama to keep your energy low. They keep you engaged and worried about absolutely nothing. Their next tactic is to sell this dystopian dream of free money. We've all seen these bank advertisements of regular, underachieving guys relaxing on an island or eating caviar on a private ship. They make it look like heaven on earth and ever so easy to just take out a large sum of money and spend it all. They're selling the idea that success does not require hard work. This removes the need for any masculine purpose or fortitude to put effort into anything, ever. Which leads me into my next point. You no longer need to produce your best work to live well. Any lazy, unmotivated man can just get a 9 to 5 and be paid just enough to be comfortable. Not more, not less. Because everything has become automated. Just hit a couple buttons and sit back. Just half-ass your work well enough so you keep your job. Don't worry about mastery, don't worry about passion. Just attend your job and go home and binge Netflix. Which is where it all gets worse. Have you ever seen Henry Danger, Gumball, The Family Guy? What do all these shows have in common? The man in the family is always the castrated feminine bitch, and the woman is always a strong, leading, mature one. This was not an accident. All these TV shows and movies are doing this to push a normalization of weak men. That it's okay to be a baby in front of your family. That it's okay to be fat, out of shape, and sit on the couch all day while your woman works. That it's okay to live on loans your whole life. That it's okay to stay in your comfort zone. So news, free money, and TV shows, these are all forms of mind programming that have killed the strength of men today. The next tool they've used is the very thing you're using to watch this video right now. We all know how addicted we are to our phones. Everyone knows scrolling is bad for you, yet people still scroll. They still watch porn. They still binge Netflix. You find it so easy to just keep going. And why wouldn't you? They've given you endless fast-paced entertainment, so who needs goals or a mission? They've given you endless stories and experiences to consume in clear 4K, so why should you go out and build something yourself? They've given you endless amounts of beautiful women, more than what the best men got back then, so why even bother becoming something great? This is the trap, and it wasn't done on purpose. The addiction is not a byproduct of what they created. It was their goal, to make men weak at their very core. They knew specifically to target your dopamine receptors so you become chemically weak and unable to resist. They turned you into a woman. Now this next tool they've used is a huge one. It's fast food. The amount of men they've successfully managed to get hooked on fast food is very sad and terrible. These seed oil-filled foods have killed any ambition, drive, or confidence in them. It messed up their gut to immeasurable levels and turned them obese. And therefore it lowered their testosterone levels so much that they have become disgusting slugs walking around in our society. They were never meant to be this, but they were the prey and they got absolutely beat. These big companies have made fast food tasty and convenient. Just look at the drive-thrus, the McDonald's and Wendy's you see on every single corner you turn. The delicious looking burgers you see on advertisements. This is a war created on purpose to weaken men. This is why it is so important to raise your testosterone. Now last but not least, feminism. This may have been the most effective tool at weakening men and keeping control. To overview it simply, feminism is a movement created by the elites to empower women and make them equal to men. Its whole belief is that women should be treated exactly like men in terms of pay, treatment, and respect, and that women should be able to do whatever they want without any structure or guidance. On the surface, that sounds fair, but in reality, it was a movement created to make men weak. Women saw this everywhere, in shows, ads, society, and they started agreeing with it. They thought it was empowering and freeing. They started asking questions like, why can't I get paid the same as a man, even though they don't perform at the same level? Why can't I show my body that's controlling, even though modesty was meant to keep them pure? This became a massive movement which started another war in of itself, exactly what elites wanted. They wanted women to give away the very thing that makes them valuable, their beauty and their purity. They severed their connection with God so they could redirect their attention-seeking energy towards weak men instead. And let's be real here. The reason feminism is still a thing is only because of men. It's our fault. The elites have chemically castrated most men today, so they've lost the ability to assert anything. They lost the ability to say, no, this is not how things will go. We let women call us insecure for being uncomfortable with them going out half naked. We let them do whatever they wanted out of fear of being called controlling, because society will look down on us now. Not only that, but men started promoting and rewarding naked women online, liking Instagram posts, flooding their DMs, and paying their rent through OnlyFans, feeding the exact system that destroys them and keeps them wanting more. Feminism is only still standing because men allowed women to dominate. It's men's fault for this behavior to continue, not women. And on a smaller scale, this movement, along with modern weak living, has destroyed relationships today. Your testosterone flatlined, and you became the second woman in the relationship. When your test was supposed to be up here and hers down here, you chose McDonald's, you chose porn, you chose binging Netflix, you chose comfort. Now you have zero drive, zero passion, and zero self-accountability. And that will not work out in the end. That's why men today keep asking women to split the bill, to go to work, to pay rent. Because men today have become straight pussies. And then they say, oh, I only make $60K a year, I always pay the bills. It's not fair. Bro, you have higher testosterone for a reason. To provide, to build, to conquer. You were never meant to only make this much. You got sedated, you got comfortable, and now you lost your ambition. This is what modern war looks like. It's a silent one, but deadly. This is why we should view testosterone like gold in our eyes, because it's all we have left. If they take your testosterone, they take your drive, your clarity, your aggression, your purpose. They don't need soldiers or guns when they can make you weak from the inside out. That's why this fight is personal now, because the battlefield is your biology. Raise your testosterone or get erased.